You know, let's say I'm just flicking through Instagram, whatever.
Yeah.
It would catch me out off guard. So today we're going to be chatting about the latest video update from Google.
What's that?
VO3.
VO3, yeah.
Is it a few weeks old now? I think around about that.
I think it came out like a month ago.
Yeah, generous 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Yeah.
But yeah, since it's come out, I think I've seen a lot of stuff getting produced, like mass produced across YouTube, various video bits that I'm seeing. So it's a lot.
Yeah, just because it's so easy to create the videos, and it's just a full production house, right? So it does your videos, it does your audio, and it writes a script as well sometimes. Even if you just put in a line of a prompt, you know, it'll just create this great video. However, I think they're about 8 seconds long, right?
Yeah, at the moment. But I think we will start to see that extend shortly.
Just the prompts will be, make me a movie, and you know, in a year, and we'll have a full movie.
I can be Spider-Man.
Yes, well.
Superimpose me in Spider-Man, please.
Yeah.
And I'll enjoy it. Avengers, but it's everybody from Eyeweb.
Oh, that'll be good. That'll be good. I think I get Thor.
But yeah, so today we're going to have a look at a couple of the flagship videos that Google released as part of their kind of like introducing everybody to it. And then maybe a couple of videos that a few people have experimented with after, chat about some of the stuff that you've been doing, and then just our general thoughts on how it's going to kind of shake up the industry a little bit.
Yeah, sounds good. What's the first video we've got here?
This is one of the first videos when it first came out, and somebody testing it, and this is the endless line. So
an endless line built up in New York City. Let's ask the people, why are they standing in line?
The line is too long to see what is at the end, so I don't know why exactly am I standing in line.
I'm pretty confident it's the new iPhone. Sorry, the new PlayStation.
I don't even care. This is New York, baby.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because it does look really good, right?
Yeah.
Super lifelike, but I feel like it's also trying too hard to be human sometimes. There's like these weird pauses.
Yeah.
And then there's like, ha ha ha, there's like a laugh, isn't there? Or there's like, they'll turn away from the camera, or something will happen where it's just that forced nature at this point. And that's what I'm seeing, and stuff from the video.
I think my mum wouldn't know. And I honestly think if I was kind of passive watching, you know, let's say I'm just flicking through Instagram, whatever. Yeah. It would catch me out off guard. You know, I think it's one of those things like you get like a little sense of uncanny valley where your brain's watching it and you're like, oh, that looks legit. And then the more you start to focus on things, the more you're like, something's a bit weird here. Like you say, the pauses are a little bit long. For me, one of the things which I kind of get from the AI videos is everything's always so clean. Like everybody's skin is so clean and blemish free, and nobody looks like they've, you know,
real people.
Yeah, there's just that sheen.
There is
on top of it.
Yeah, and some of the movements as well you'll catch is a little bit blurry of it trying to render in and stuff like that. But also, why are they queuing?
Why are they?
It's the hook, isn't it? It's not only about all the appearance and how the video looks, but it's like these people are creating these great prompts, you know, to keep you watching, to keep the views up and stuff. And
yeah, let's watch another five seconds.
The first rule of standing in line is you don't talk about why you stand in the line, right?
I thought this is the line for the pharmacy. Now they say it's for a stupid phone.
It's Tuesday cleaning day, but I was like, nah, I have places to go, so.
We are just trying to get home and didn't want to skip line, but we might do it now.
Me and my boyfriend got in the line a few hours ago because he wanted to, but got into an argument.
Like, some of them are better than others. She's great.
I
feel like she
really
looks
good.
very real.
Yeah.
And I think this starts to blur the line between what people can trust online now. Because it used to be, you know, if you see something, you're going to take that now and it used to be that you'd trust that now. I've
Yeah.
seen it with my own eyes. That happened.
That's a video, you know.
You
It
know,
can't
we
be
had that problem
photoshopped.
with reading before. You know,
Yeah.
you might read a piece of journalism and you'd be like, how much legitimacy is this to this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can see a video, I trust it now, but we're starting to really blur that line now.
Yeah, it is quite worrying, to be fair. But you're right. The more, you know, we watch these videos and the more they come out, we're maybe more susceptible to picking up elements where we know it is AI. You know, for example, in the background and stuff, inconsistencies. And elements like that. You know, when they're trying to create this video, the line moves from the left to the right. It's just these small details.
Yes.
It's quite worrying because it is just these small details sometimes.
But I suppose a lot of those small details are something that you could prompt away
to
after
fix.
post-editing it. You know, you could say, oh, the line's on the wrong side in this scene. You know, keeping characters consistent throughout it. I think it does that a lot better as well now.
Yeah.
It used to be for me, I remember like go back 6 months, the background used to be terrible for a lot of these things. Like as soon as you took focus away from the front character and started watching what people were doing in the background, you'd see people like randomly sat on a chair the wrong way, or you know,
melting into
very
the chair.
strange, or somebody like leaving through a cupboard or something.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like this latest version of it has fixed a lot of that.
There is a lot, and it's like what's next really, as you said, you know, full production movies. At the minute it's only 8-second clips and stuff, and the more this gets produced, the more it's learning as well.
Yeah.
And being developed on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm excited and nervous at the same time. You know, I see the possibility, especially from a marketing point of view. You know, being able to replace a lot of the stock footage and be able to make it more unique to our clients, or bringing in elements of their branding into stock, I think is a nice prospect. A video coming up we'll explore in a minute, but being able to produce ads without having to put in a huge budget of finding people to come into the ads, locations to film on, the equipment, it makes a lot of the better, more engaging marketing materials, i.e. video, more accessible for smaller businesses, smaller brands, smaller agencies without these huge production budgets, which is exciting. Obviously the thing that makes me nervous is the AI slop, the mistrust of, you know, people seeing fake video and being able to represent as something that you're not. It's a real like I to and fro with my opinion on it.
Yeah,
So.
I think it would be a really good asset, like working with production, like video assets you may have made already, creating like AI B-roll, for example, of like maybe the building in the background if you're doing like a shot outside, for example. Just collaborating on it together. Yeah.
Should we take a look at another video? When I first watched this, I remember thinking, this could be a medical infomercial, because even I remember when I was back out in America, even like 10 years ago, these used to come on in between the shows.
They've got some crazy adverts over there for medicine, don't they?
Yeah, and this wouldn't be...
You would see this on TV and be like, that is real.
Yeah, because adverts are kind of passive watching, right? You're not going to sit and really glue into an advert, but if it's in the background, so yeah, let's take a look. Let's.
I tried everything for my depression. Nothing worked.
Every day felt heavy. I felt trapped.
Then I tried Pupramin.
Our prescription helps your body secrete a special pheromone that attracts puppies.
I took the pill before bed, and when I woke up, there he was, the love of my life.
The pill does not target depression.
I feel like it tends to do older people quite weaker.
Yeah, maybe because there's not that much out there. It's learned on video of older people.
Yeah, it doesn't quite capture the imperfections of wrinkles and skin blemishing and stuff like that, but
But now I feel joy.
Still good.
And mild concern how a pee stain got on the ceiling. My puppy listens twice as good as my ex-husband.
I will say
Climbs into the lap of half as many.
the perfect skin of the Kardashian style. It captures that perfectly.
Works very well.
Because they're just photoshopped naturally in every advert anyway.
In real life.
Put up my Bible and pooped in my good chair. But I'm happy for the first time in years.
Looks like a rat
barks like a demon. But he saved my life.
I named him Earl. He follows me everywhere and farts in his sleep. Just like my first husband.
Yeah, I knew that punchline was coming.
For when your therapist says,
See,
maybe you should get a dog.
it's also like the branding. It's also like bringing it all together into the video right there for the advert at least.
It's taken, it's taken the mick, but it's...
Yeah.
I can completely see how that, coming back to our previous point, is perfect for the small business who doesn't have the budget to produce that. They've got it now, accessible through a bit of prompting, a bit of editing, a bit of their brand pulling in.
I would love to see a real edit, using this media, because obviously that was just a jokey kind of one. But like, how would it actually look if it was produced like for a real advert? Would it be really noticeable? Would it be, because I don't know, looking at that, yeah, it'd be good on like a TV in the doctor's office or an American advert or whatever you said. But like, I don't know, I'm just feeling it's a bit, those 8-second clips, it's very noticeable with those 8-second short clips, like how that would work. Sometimes you want an advert to kind of run naturally smooth and stuff. So yeah, just another added element onto that.
Also, Eyeweb, we've obviously made it a huge thing of going out of our way to get testimonials, testimonial videos and stuff like that, to prove that, we've delivered results and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Which is something that couldn't be faked. And now it can, it's very problematic. Because that, again, that's it's a joke, and it's clearly a joke because of the way that it's been written, but if they hadn't have chosen something as obvious as puppies and pretended that it was a magical pill that fixed people, it's hugely problematic, right? Because that's a medical advert that looks trustworthy, that's hard to tell that it's AI. Even, as professionals in this industry who are keeping up to date and know that VO has just been released and along those lines, I think if you sat me down and I was just watching TV in the background, that's good enough already, and it's only going to get better. I think that's good enough already that I wouldn't even pick that up at the moment. Some of the other ones you can tell, but that for me is a really good example of something that would...
So you would buy the pill for the puppy to come to your door?
Well, yeah. Even if that existed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but clearly that's going to be, again, in the thinking of maybe you're selling medical pills that haven't been... maybe it's a bit of a holistic medicine that doesn't really work, for example, and your prime demographic is already an older audience who aren't keeping up to date with that
like
stuff.
A doctor.
They've got no chance of understanding that is a fake video at all.
Yeah, no,
so,
like the doctor testimonials, like
yes,
exactly. That is the authenticity you're talking about there, isn't it?
That's
like,
what I mean.
Yeah. It looks so real, all the audio and the script and everything. It looks like a normal advert, and if it was just that 8-second clip of like a doctor talking, that is enough sometimes. So then to add your toothpaste, your pill, whatever, to that video.
Yeah,
it's quite worrying actually.
It is very worrying, which I think there's a lot of discussion at the moment around regulation. Which America has decided to go anti-regulation. By the way, I think Trump signed a bill that basically literally said that AI development's not going to be regulated so that they can stay at the advance of it.
Yeah.
The UK is lagging behind. I don't think we've really discussed it properly. I think a lot of people are naturally, and rightly so, calling for AI labeling, which you'll see on TikTok now.
Yes.
Where they try to say, if you've created this video using AI, please labeling it. I think I would like to see a watermark. But the problem is, take for example, a lot of these video services at the moment are only produced by a few providers, Google, OpenAI, what was the other one? Google, OpenAI. Then you've got this Chinese one, don't you? DeepThink, whatever. DeepMind.
Yeah.
They all at the moment are very closed, with the exception of DeepMind. Give it a few more years, these will be completely open source thing, and you'll be able to run these AI generation things from your computer with no regulation.
Yeah.
So you can't force people to watermark them, because if they take those systems offline, they can they can remove that sort of thing anyway. So it's going to be very problematic to control. At least the honesty aspect of it. So But it also begs the question of, does it even matter if we enjoy what we're watching and, you know...
If we enjoy watching, yeah, but when it gets maybe political, you know, like threatening on other elements, you know, by putting some political figure maybe doing something wrong, there's lots of stuff like that you could do. So I think regulation is key, but end of the day, you know, I think with VO3, I think you can sign up for free right now for a month. This is not advertisement, but you can sign up free for a month and actually start using
Use
it
the
as well.
discount code.
You know, so I think actually, no, when you do create assets, it does have, you know, like sometimes when using ChatGPT, it'll be like, due to terms and conditions, I can't add this person to this image generation.
Disney.
It's got the same in VIA.
Yeah.
So it will say due to terms and conditions, and it will actually tell you what the part of the prompt is wrong.
Yeah.
But it will you know, say we can't generate this video. So I think it is building inbuilt tools to accommodate for any kind of like nasty business.
Yes. But people will jailbreak them and take them offline.
Without a doubt, yeah. As soon as like an open source one becomes available, it'll be.
So I think, without getting too much into the ethics behind it all, I just think education is key to make sure that people are aware that now what they might be seeing might not be 100% authentic or real. So it's just something for people to bear in mind.
Yeah.
So
yeah, definitely.
Because onto the next video.
What's the next one?
Which I believe is a Squid Game Season 4 trailer.
Okay.
This is one that popped up for me the other night.
So I've not seen the video, and I've only seen Season 1 of Squid Game, so...
Yeah, so this is going to ruin everything.
I don't know, is it?
I don't know.
And this is Season 4 trailer that's not even been created
So
yet.
I won't spoil anything. I won't spoil anything, just in case anybody who is watching / listening has also not watched it.
Yeah.
I got to the end of Season 3, and I'd seen some internet whispers that Season 4 was already in production, and I was a bit like, ooh, is there a trailer for Season 4?
Yeah.
So I thought, let's Google it. And this video that came up has only been live 9 days, fact check. But yeah, over a week, already over 1 million views. There's other various videos that people have also generated around this. So collectively, we're talking millions and millions of people who have gone and done what I've done, Googled, you know, what's the trailer for Season 4. And I will say this one does fall apart quite quickly. So it's not as good as VO3, but it's more of a real world example of, once people start using the good tools, how easy it's going to be to get things onto search engines, to get videos onto YouTube, and to capture people's interest.
And how fast it is, right?
Yes.
So speed is key to getting on top of YouTube and Google and stuff. So as soon as that kind of like Season 4, you know, starts getting tweeted or whatever, if you can create a video to go with that, you're going to get millions of views.
Yeah. So for context, the next Season 4, the rumour was going to be that it was going to be taken away for a Western audience and done it as American version.
Right.
So I wanted to see if that was legit, and this is what I found.
Oh, okay.
I sacrificed myself to save an innocent life. I thought my blood would close the book. But on that cold floor, she appeared. It was the beginning of something. They kept me breathing, not to save me, but to use me. Kept alive, kept silent, until I opened my eyes. They brought their game to the land of freedom, but this time, I choose the rules.
His voice sounds nothing like that, by the way. So none of that happened in the show, but it looks legit.
Is this all AI? Is it like spliced between it?
No, none of that's clips from the show.
Is it not?
I think the first one is the sea. Outrageous.
Interesting.
Yeah. What do you think?
That is insane. However, it doesn't tell me much. It's interesting. And I feel it was a bit rushed with like what is actually going on. You know, it was like very much, right, we need a Squid Games 4 trailer, it looked to me. Let's throw the guy who's recognisable, some weird kind of effects with like a doll lady walking down. And you know, because especially because it's USA, like I don't know, there's a lot of elements that kind of responded to like being USA. I'm not quite sure.
It's strange.
Yeah.
So the woman who had the blonde hair, so this doesn't spoil anything.
Okay.
She was just kind of like teased at the end of season 3.
Right.
I think it's only kind of very vaguely significant because she's like the first Western character outside of the VIPs who's featured in the show. So whilst I was watching, I was like, is she going to be in the US version that's coming out?
Yeah, well, she looked like the
this video doesn't
red
whether
light,
it
green light
doll
thing.
I don't know.
In the trailer, that's what I heard anyway.
I don't know, but it was good enough where I was like, until halfway through, and he stood there in the water with the Statue of Liberty behind him. I was like, oh right, this is just a joke.
Right, okay. I didn't look at that. I saw the baby and I was like, wait, what? Why is there a baby there?
Yeah, it's just
stood in the water.
It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, but you could tell a lot of these shots were like very the same. Like they were very like the person in the center of the shot and like a slow pan.
Can we go back and look at him wearing the American flag suit?
Oh really? I completely missed that. Then.
Did you know?
Yeah.
Is he wearing the US suit? Love it. I mean, like, what?
Right.
Clearly that
Stars
is
and
not.
Stripes.
Yeah. It's clearly that's been generated.
Yeah, you put he needs to wear Stars and Stripes jumpsuit or whatever.
Yeah, and it's strange because
done its best.
He's not quite the character that he is. He looks very slightly different.
Does
he? Yeah,
I've not seen it a lot, so to me that looks like the guy.
Yeah, because it's based off of his likeness.
Yeah.
But there's But yeah, go to the one of him standing in the water. Did it have the Statue of Liberty behind him?
That one
I just love it because it's just kind of, you can tell that the AI is just kind of like, what is American? Well, the Statue of Liberty's American, so we're clearly gonna
skyline of high sky buildings and stuff. Yeah,
we'll make him wear a suit, an American suit of the flag. Yeah, I love it.
He's like in lots of different situations here as well. He's like, you know, got the suit. He's in the game. He's waking up in the hospital bed. That might be the end of season 3. I'm not sure. Maybe something happened. But yeah, it's a bit mishmashy, choppy. I feel that's where the rushed element comes in. What I was on about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think
to get the views as well.
What's really interesting is obviously there's no control from Netflix's point of view, because Google is doing its job. Google is seeing people uploading videos to YouTube. It's seeing that they're getting a decent amount of engagement, comments, likes, views, over 1 million in a week. It's significant across various ones. It's doing its job from the search engine point of view. It's ranking those videos. So it's kind of problematic for Netflix, right? Because videos are representing their brand, their show, with no quality control whatsoever.
No. Yeah.
And they can't, unless they've already done a trailer and they've not released it, but can they do it as fast as... They're probably still filming the show, you see what I mean? Like they can't get these videos out as fast as these AI tools are going to generate them. So again, there's this kind of, how are the industries going to keep up with these AI advancements? They clearly can't right now.
No.
You know?
No, they can't, because if they show an AI video in a trailer, if Netflix does it, for example, and then they actually produce the actual video itself, it's probably not going to look like anything like the one they've created for the AI, so they can't do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, utilising the Netflix brand assets and all that other kind of sounds maybe that Netflix uses as well. Yeah. Likeness, there is potential copyright infringement for the likeness at least. Using the Squid Game logos and stuff.
And the Netflix logo on it. And
it's probably one of those where, because you can create it so fast and just put it online, you'd rather say sorry later and potentially get paid out early.
Just burn accounts, don't they?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, exactly.
We've come a long way from...
Oh, that's a really good segment. Look at this. I remember when this came out. This is the
Will Smith eating spaghetti. It's like the biggest introduction meme to AI video, isn't it?
It's fantastic. Yeah, I feel it's needed to show how fast AI video generation has grown for people who maybe are just coming into the area or seeing these like really realistic videos now, to see like, right, this is how it was. He's 3 fingers and and spaghetti slop, trying his best to bite into it and eating half the fork as well, while looking very curious.
It was a little bit less worrying when video generation did this, because it was very, very clear.
Yeah.
But we've lost that now.
We do. It's almost like this is like they've got a video of Will Smith, and then the AI generator kind of like forced spaghetti into the hands and just like blended his face a little bit as well, like warped his face. But yeah, no. Then what you get now is crazy. No. There is actually an updated video of this, what someone's made, you know, with modern tools, and it's incredible. It's literally Will Smith eating spaghetti. Yeah. I was like, that's not even AI, but it is.
So you've had a bit of a go generating content on VO3 then?
Like little side projects and stuff that I do, and it's kind of content creation. And as we said, you know, it's so fast to create these videos for content creation. There's like so much possibility that I've been playing with anyway. And what I've found is, especially with VO3, I first started like creating, asking ChatGPT to create like a whole script, a whole situation. And I think it overworked VO3 a little bit when you had like a big paragraph that you put into the prompt. And I found keeping it very simple created the best output. So you'd have a very simple, you know, the camera quality, the people, and then maybe a little bit of a script as well. So I found it to be a really accessible tool for like the extra content creation on like websites like Twitch and YouTube and stuff like that. But I'm not like, you know, creating Squid Game replicas.
No.
It's
more... Did you find knowing a little bit about video productions helped you with prompting then? So the type of style that you want it to be shot in, a bit of camera prompting, a bit of...
Obviously, you know, I know all that, but getting like a pre-prompt from ChatGPT to say, right, this is my prompt, can you just improve it for the video, is always the better way to go. And I felt like that created then that like clean consistency throughout. Because if I was just typing, you know, whatever, it would just be random. Yeah. So creating a pre-prompt from ChatGPT into VO3 produces like the best, but not like a whole edit, like I said earlier, like a whole like scene production and everything. And
so how long is the clip that you'll get?
You'll get an 8-second clip from VO3. But I'm using the free version. I think it's all the same to fair. Like looking at that, they all were 8-second clips like mashed together.
Yeah, and that's what I said. It's a bit of magic in terms of the editing.
Yeah, but also if you don't, so I'm using like a free plan, which is the basic plan you get anywhere, and with that you get 3 videos a day. And if that kind of prompt or video messes up or doesn't look right, that's still just a credit.
You've wasted your prompt.
Exactly. Yeah. So you're kind of like tied down to those three video prompts. Obviously, you can buy like the mega bundle and probably get like, you know, 50, 60 prompts a day. So you can like kind of go into that a bit more. But yeah, you are restricted down to those like 3 prompts in there. So
how long does it take then generally to generate
a video? As soon as you put it in, it's like 1 to 2 minutes.
Really?
It's fast. It is crazy fast. Yeah, that's what I'm on about, like the speed. If you've got an idea, and this is what it's good for as well, you know, with our work, is to just put it in and try it and see how it looks, what it looks like. And stuff like that, yeah. But you know, it's been a great tool. I made like a little. So what I did is like I had like an event on like a Twitch stream on Tuesday, where how can I say this? I raid in like an Egyptian tunnel on the game.
Okay.
So I've done this like little like mini movie where I've been generating the 3 videos a day for like a couple of weeks. And I've got this like
stitching in like little introduction clips to the game
going through like the IRL, going through the pyramid as if I was in game.
Yeah, I love that.
With like little silly things happening and stuff. So I'm just using it like that, you know. I'm just using it for fun.
The viewers quite like that then.
Yeah, just engagement. It's just that extra kind of niche, like what the hell is going on here?
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah. So yeah, do you think you're going to use it for any kind of marketing or anything?
I think yes. I think once we can figure out how to prompt it well and figuring out kind of costs, credits, and how to implement that into the marketing. I think it will be great for kind of like those kind of like B-roll bits that we're doing. I think particularly when it comes to like Google Ads campaigns and display advertising, video, stuff like that, YouTube ads, being able to generate those, because a lot of the limitations that we hit with our clients at the moment are getting access to photography, video.
Yeah.
Obviously the video comes with a cost. Photos still has a cost, but a bit easier. But again, you're going to have to get into somebody's business. You're going to have to make sure that everybody's prepared, that you've got everything staged right. So that can be a challenge.
It can, yeah.
Getting access to kind of, you know, generate our own images that are then branded to those clients is going to be a more effective way of us doing that within our campaigns to get better performance out of them as well. So it's definitely something that's in development.
Or even just like brainstorming ideas with it, you know? Like, all right, this you may not want to go with this production right now because that's a challenge to get that through. But here's what our ideas are, and you know, then showing that to the client, and then you've just got these quick 8-second clips of like, let's say a restaurant, and there's like a steak being like cooked or something like that.
Yeah, I think particularly as well, clients who work in industries where they can't necessarily share their projects. Restrictions like, for example, they might not be able to share any work that they've done in a school, for example, whether it's, you know, contracting work, whatever. That is going to be a lot easier to just generate something. Nobody's going to know the difference, clearly, as we've shown from the videos today. But yes, that's where it does come down to this kind of like this ethics thing now of, you know, are we going to label certain things, how are we going to represent it? There's a lot of that still needs to be discussed and worked through at the moment, particularly with clients and, you know, how we're presenting them as well. So yeah, there's a lot that still needs to be.
Yeah, I think for like the website as well, video is becoming such a needed asset from for our website designs.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, like we always say, like photos speak volumes for your brand and stuff, but like video is becoming such a needed, because everyone's internet speed is getting faster and faster every time as well. You know, like the page speed is becoming, as you just said, less of a worry when you've got a video on there. So yeah, being able to create like quick assets for like, you know, like a hero area would be
you could have a video for every page now.
Yeah.
Introducing a service with somebody from the company who you've taken. You know, that becomes a lot more accessible than it used to be. You know, that would cost thousands and thousands and thousands to do all of your services with people and introductions, and you know, so.
Yeah, and it's something like whenever we add stock photos to a site, it's always a case of this is temporary, this can, you know, be improved on. So if we did the same with video, to say like, you know, this is going to be just a placeholder for now, maybe for your quick site launch, and then when the client maybe has a budget, they can see the actual vision going onto it, that they may be more intrigued of actually pushing for real content and authenticity of that. Yeah,
Cool.
I think that bears a high value in that, yeah.
Exciting times ahead.
Definitely.
This chat's been brought to you today by two real human being people.
Yes, this is not a prompt. We are not prompts.
And if you're, if you want any marketing advice, support, and website design, then speak to us at Eyeweb.